Somebody help a man out. Get this guy an injection of caffeine. Please.
Yeah.
An injection of, should I say, Monster Energy drink.
Oh, I've got a couple days to get through all that stuff behind me, but I'll leave it
Days.
at 2 for today. I don't want to go too overboard right
Anybody know
now.
how to IV Monster?
Just drip it in.
A
What's the
little
point of all the
slow
amazing
drip.
flavors if you're just injecting it into your bloodstream, though?
I mean,
Come
you
on.
get the taste. You can still get
Do
the
you?
taste. Who knows?
You get the taste tonight.
I don't know. Sometimes, all right. Here we're gonna get a little deep into this one, real quick. When I have to get a contrast MRI, they give you iodine, and it's to like I forget what it is. I think it just shows the contrast better when they're taking a look at my Crohn's. I can taste that, or like you get this weird taste in your mouth. So now maybe I think drinks IV them, and all of a sudden, different tastes. Who knows?
Interesting. I'll have to talk to my doctor about this before I try it.
Monster Mango Infusion. Spelled with a V? Come on,
hi,
guys.
Doc. Can I get a Monster Mango Infusion? Does my insurance cover this?
No? It's shocking. I can't
No,
believe
how
this.
much does this cost?
So, Timber getting picked up. Axe was there for Thunder Predator. Axe probably in the off lane. I like that pick if the Axe can really get some good jumps, but Timber feels like it could be a problem for Thunder Predator. Like, very big problem.
Yeah, I like the Timbersaw quite a bit here. Running it against this Fenor, the Axe, and of course against the Io is absolutely amazing. We saw it, or rather, I think I saw this yesterday, the day before that. I forget when exactly I saw. Again, everything's kind of just blurring together to me. They played Timbersaw against a Monkey King lane, and they got baited and outplayed. The Timbersaw didn't end up having a very big impact in the game overall, and just kind of fell off. Didn't come online in time. I'll have to, send me a message on Twitter, you guys. I want to get all these players' names right. If I'm pronouncing Paxis wrong, I want you to give me the what for.
Definitely. I'm always a fan of correct pronunciation.
Normally I have Moxie here to whack me on the head when I'm casting.
I do think it's Pagas. But again, on Twitter, guys. Phonetic pronunciations. So for Thunder Predator, it looks like you need a mid. Infamous, you could still need a mid if you want to put that Windrunner 4. Not certain what they're looking at in terms of what they want to do here for Infamous, because you could go with either. It's really, like, despite what we saw earlier with the Windrunner mid, like, it's not that bad of a hero over mid. It's just about getting the proper matchup, and unfortunately, I would say for Infamous, they don't have the last pick, so I think that kind of secures the Windrunner in the 4.
Yeah, I'd say that they're probably going to grab a mid laner as the last pick here. The fact that they're banning out other mids, they just banned out Krob, they banned out Lina. They'll probably pick, they could be picking up a Storm or something that sits kind of close to the creep wave. Storm, Void Spirit.
I don't know if Storm, like, can Storm...
I don't
really
think it's
have
that
a
great
game?
here, but when I think of like Lina being banned out and Krob being banned out, it's okay.
Not a random this time?
Not a random this time. I don't think it was a random last time either. After further speculation, that Tusk did tons of work, especially that Elder Titan ended up going like 0-16 at one point. Like, one of my favorite moments of that last game was seeing he was 0-9 and you doing the check-in to him later, see if things had gotten better, and he was 0-16.
It was
But Tusk picked up next year, and Void Spirit on the side of Thunder Predator. There you go.
It's Leo style on it.
Yeah, and it's Wind Ranger in the mid lane now. KXY, Faker.
I ended up being wrong on that call of Windrunner for sure in the 4, but that's what you get for saying anything with confidence in this game.
That's true. That is what you get for. I said that the game was unlosable at one point last game, so
that's what you get. You know,
yeah.
That's what happens.
Pretty sure 4 Zoomers just hate me.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, they messaged you and said, "Take Neph off tomorrow. I don't want to hear that guy anymore."
Yeah, maybe. They might have.
Damn.
Won't say anything.
All right. Now that you're best friends with a couple pro players, you don't need me around. But Infamous, they pick up the Tusk last. Seeing KXY mid against Leo style there on Void Spirit. I kind of like it. I think you can have an easy time just clicking him down. We saw Void Spirit played in the mid lane earlier today by Hiko. He did not do a great job. But last game, the Void Spirit did quite a bit of work there. That was Chris Locke. They weren't winning the game for sure, but there was a couple times that Chris Locke just kept drawing 4 Zoomers into like these less favorable fights, or kept baiting them a little bit further when he knew they wouldn't be able to bring him down.
It was honestly kind of interesting because he didn't have that amazing of a game, and all of a sudden he's just going in, finding this control, and getting the back line, finding the Oracle, and it did end up, getting some positions where it did work out.
See you later, nerds.
Looks like counting things out to begin with. They do get the ward down. And I think they saw KXY place that ward because of it.
MNZ taking a lot of damage. He's committing, but the power shot from KXY to get the kill. MJZ will also drop. Now Matthew might be in some trouble. He took Arrow, and they've got Whirling Death, so 3 quick kills for Infamous. Okay.
Yeah, that's
not the way to start it.
No, given the first blood to the enemy mid player. Do you have his items on the courier already? He does. Followed by 2 kills to the hero that's already going to have the favorable lane, the Timbersaw, against the double strength heroes.
They've trained hard to get here.
I'd say that's a pretty horrible start to the game, Bkop, I'm to be completely honest with you.
Is it?
Let's see how TPredator decides to deal with this one. Looks like they're paused right now. They might be dealing with a little bit of lag, considering they just lost 3 heroes, or they could have a short strategy meeting. Alright, looks like they're good to go.
Short and sweet.
Battle seeks resolution.
Very short and sweet meeting of the minds.
Yeah. So he decides to send a Mango and a Bracer at the start on his Timbersaw. He's got a Quelling Blade already, so he's going to have a really easy time contesting last hits from this Sven. Especially when he reduces stats without Whirling Death, so Sven's going to be pretty rough at the start. I'm not sure how badly Michael needs to be here, though. He might just slow down the first couple of levels in the Timbersaw, which wouldn't be great. Generally, you're going to want to stay out of Timbersaw's way, let him get a quick level 3, have him have some points in reactive armor, so it makes the lane just uncontestable for him. But he's doing his part right now. Sven down to only 2 tangos the rest of his laning phase. You need to send some out pretty quick here.
I don't say you're better off having Michael bot. Go after Matthew. All he's got is an arrow.
That is true. We will have Leap pretty soon, but going on him or Axe, he's just going to have to slowly walk away. Underneath all that slow from tag team with 3 heroes on top of you isn't going to be fun.
Unless he comes out with 1,000 spins.
See how long it takes it for Peter to say, "Alright, I'm fine here on my own, I'm level 3.
Just happened.
They got Matthew regardless? Okay. I'm a little surprised.
I missed that one. I guess they just slowed him down with the enchant and rocket barraged him down. That'll do it.
Oh, snowball whirling death. Down goes MNZ. Couldn't get the save on that, Sven. 5-0 already, 1,000 net worth lead for Infamous. Like, this is huge.
I mean, it was 10-0 last game, so Dota comes at you fast. It's anyone's game still, but the kills to be going this way for this Timbersaw was already going to have an amazing time. It's not great. Already looking at this CS chart, despite the fact that KXY got that first blood, Leo Styles actually managed to draw even. Is a little bit ahead and denies, in fact, in this mid lane here. Doing pretty well for himself. Over at Pier in bottom lane, Mirana's trying to line something up. She does have leap now. She committed to it before she even used the ability.
Matthew, so just fighting each other.
Perfect.
Arrow thrown and
next time.
What was that?
That was, I guess, Enchantress not realizing that she wasn't going to win that fight, or hoping that Mirana would run away. I mean, Mirana has the escape there if she does the maths.
Yeah, that was okay. Stormhammer at Beta, who is level 3. Michael, he has this early smoke. Okay. Like, I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do with it. Leo style taking a lot of damage. Is power shot on cooldown? Yes, it is. But the wind run trying to get behind these trees to Leo style won't be successful.
Top lane.
Michael comes all the way over. Looks like they do want to go on a Leo style, but it's a tough sell in my book. Black Cannon, Rocket Barrage, Frank in trouble, Battle Hunger, ends up dead. I thought maybe he'd get away with that one. Okay, 1v1 again. Impetus shot, as well as the last click coming in from the Enchantress, this time a Victor.
Her mistakes from last time, went him forward again. Good that he got that kill, though. Enchantress gets a couple kills in her, but she can actually do some serious damage. She's level 4 now, so she's going to have quite a bit of slow on top of having his impetus. Frank isn't going to take too much damage here, though, because he's under the creep wave.
He's still at a 3rd health. He just got here. Not a good feeling.
Don't be mad. Haste. The prize is mine.
Michael about to go down. Oh no, he got played.
Michael,
But-
excuse me, a couple of M names here. Oh, Frank. Now Matthew. He's in trouble. Homie missile coming in, and this is KXY down bottom. They'll get a kill on both these heroes in here.
This game feels very weird. I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
Just kind of a run at you style coming in from Infamous. Really no fear in this one. Again, I don't really see how Pepita dies in this lane anymore.
Really shouldn't be anymore. Leo Star would probably fire in the mid lane as well, as long as he's got multiple points in Astral Strap, though he doesn't have his boots, so it is possible to run him down. When Ranger does have the Javelin coming out, has the Arcane Ring, he probably wants to try to run Leo Style down, but with 2 points in Astral Step, he's not really going to be able to grab him.
Barrage onto Frank once again, taking some damage. They do have a Satyr Tormentor coming over. Shockwave thrown, not going to land.
Just some light harass with it. KXY looking to take advantage of his new Javelin. Use this Arcane Ring when run up bottom lane.
Whoa!
Oh!
What a power shot! That was dope. Casually KXY comes over for a kill from a far distance away.
We're gonna have to check out if he's got an aimbot on.
Little vac. Power shot max. Didn't take shackle shot or anything, so he's just using that power shot to do a lot of damage early on. In a bit far, I would say. Has wind run in a second. Oh my god. No, he won't. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, he almost killed Matthew. I just kind of let that one play out because, quite honestly, that looked like he was dead, then he wasn't, then he was, then he wasn't.
Life comes at you fast. Matthew, probably pretty happy about that when he got out there. Again, this is exactly what we saw in the last
Call
game.
down Snowball. Frank in trouble with Call, but with the rocket barrage there, he is not looking likely to survive. Shards block him in. Tower hitting away to Michael. They'll get the Astral Step from the TP of Leo style to get that kill. But that is a rotation that, I don't know, is that really worth it? TP over, now you gotta walk back towards mid?
Let's see. How much gold?
Regeneration.
That's 199. I don't know about that. I would say no. Excel's pretty happy about that one though. He's given a little bit of space and grab a couple of levels.
Almost hit 6.
Finally get that untouchable. Make it a little bit difficult for the spend to go on him.
Does he go untouchable this early? Like, is it worth going untouchable, or is it worth just going with the continued impetus harass?
I would say it's where we're going just untouchable, not impetus, because again, you do have to worry about the Void Spear getting on top of you and kneeling you down. As soon as he definitely needs that Astral Step, then the untouchable is applied to you, and he's doing a lot less damage. So it heavily discourages like Void Spear just jumping on the back line and blowing you up really quickly.
Okay.
You need to be able to do it with just spells, which is hard.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Don't run off.
Sentry placed down. Right under the nose of MJZ and MNZ. They're sticking together like glue.
Dire should look to their top tower. There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Although all this said and done, 11 of 4, and the game is just about even. They're gonna get this kill into the Enchantress. So Cell kind of playing with fire on that one.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Fortunately, that 3 points in the overcharge doesn't kind of negate that first level untouchable. You have you lose 100 attack speed, you gain 110, so she gets blown up pretty quickly there. They do a bunch of damage to the tier 1 top. They can that and the mid tower down, take over the Dire jungle, slow down Sven's farm. They're in a pretty good place because, like you said, right now they're like 1-2k up, despite it being like 11 and 5, and they get feeling rather one-sided for Infamous. If they're able to get into the jungle, start blocking these creep camps, make it so Sven can't take advantage of his hero and his build and maxing out this great cleave, then they're a lot better spot. You want to be able to force him to sit in lane against his Timbersaw, where he can't really do anything.
Invisibility.
Allies disappear.
So Moonlight Shadow used. They're going to come over towards top. They're sending 3 here. They'll have the Mirana coming in, but KXY is here. Storm Hammer, Arrow, that lands. Snowball saved. God Strength committed. Timbersaw in. We've got the Chakram as well as the Whirling Death to get the kill on Michael as well as KXY. 4 heroes up top for the side of Thunder Predator. And Pepita not looking likely to get out of this. Maybe he doesn't need to get out of this. They look over at Leo Style. They've got the Rocket Barrage as well as the Call Down right on top of Leo Style. Dissimulate right on a Pepita. And, oh, wow, they do take out the Timber, but they lose MNZ. There's the Culling Blade on Pakas. And that does not go the way an Infamous would have liked, that's for sure.
No, and that was mostly all magical damage that took him out there.
They have Walrus Punch, but he gets called as he's using it. The Impetus, though, will do the finishing blow.
Mirana manages to just leap out of that ice shard.
H.O.'s first item for Timbersaw.
In all honesty, I am surprised that they managed to bring down the Timbersaw there. It felt like there was no way they had enough damage, but he's He's definitely going to learn his lesson from this one and grab himself up a Glimmer Cape or his Defiance after that last fight, because despite the fact that you're mostly worried about physical damage from this enemy team, it was magical that brought him down. He's got hit by nuke after nuke after nuke of this Void Spirit there. Despite having raindrops, he still went down. 450 gold for 15% resistance. Just getting a casual cloak is probably something he wants to do.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'll try to focus the tower.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Do you like this Rotavatos call? First item for Timber?
It's alright. The Void Spirit is very clearly a problem. Leo's style is absolutely insane on these Spirit heroes. He is like considered the best. Oh, backline. Backline. KXY managed to catch out Leo style there. That was a nice find.
Is now active.
But he is considered like the best mid out of South America at the moment.
Middle tower is
Some people say he's not so great at lands. He kind of chokes, but you know, with only online tournaments, you tell me what's more important right now. So countering out his game, making his life miserable with that Atos makes a lot of sense to me. Suddenly he doesn't have access to his Dissimulate, he doesn't have access to his Astral Step, and he's forced to build some defensive items. And that's exactly what he's doing now. He sees that Atos, he goes, oh, right, looks like I'm going to have to build a Yule Scepter. So, building up Yules now in Void Spirit. Rather than having him build something like, say, an Orchid and just getting on top of Wind Ranger.
That's why coming over. Shackle doesn't land, but they've got the snowball. Look for the Walrus Punch once again, but there's the call. Frank ends up dead. Mike Tyson.
Radiant's top tower is under
Turn the
attack.
favor.
That's the Tyson way.
Dire's bottom tower is in danger.
Getting Tyson.
Watch Mike
Fury.
Titan Mysteries.
Yes, I do.
My roommate hates it when I put that on.
Dire should look to their
We should
bottom
watch a couple of episodes. She doesn't get it.
Pigeon best character.
Pigeon best character. I'm a big fan of the Ghost as well.
tower is in danger.
As the principal from Community.
Is it? Ah.
Leo Style taking some damage from the impetus shots. 3 shots, 4 shots. How long are you gonna let yourself get hit? They had a sentry down. Leo Style not exactly safe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's still a sentry down. Peter? Really? Okay. 4 heroes bottom. Makes
That felt like
sense.
it hurt. Guess for me. But just blowing up by it's been really quick. I mean, next he's going for that
Dire should look to
Yule
their
Scepter
top tower.
on the Timber. So I think he's just worried about getting gone on too hard by too many heroes. He gets that D-spell or something gets thrown at him.
Dire's top
Pops
tower
that
is
Yules,
under
Timber
attack.
chains away, he's in a lot better place. But once Sven's getting on top of him, he's not really getting away, so he goes for the Void Spirit.
Radiant's bottom
He can
tower
help a lot.
is under attack.
Every coin helps.
Sven, though, he's having an excellent game.
For sure. The problem is the rest of his team. This is something that we've seen similar to other Sven
Radiant's
games.
forces.
The prize is mine.
I mean, we've seen this story, but for some reason, last game, Medusa so far ahead of everyone else, we felt like it didn't really matter, but it ended up mattering. I feel like Sven is much better at that 1v5 than Medusa is. Just being able to get across the team fight so easily.
Mirana.
With,
First punch with the shackle. KXY gets the kill.
Doc over there, bottom lane.
They're looking over. Timber chain forward. Rotavatos comes through on the spin. They've got the Chakram Stormhammer used. And they do get away. You're okay.
Is no more.
Yeah. The question is if they'll come back together or if he'll come back by himself.
He's got creeps to tether to, but I'll leave him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Worthy sacrifice, keeping your top net worth hero alive.
Radiant's top tower is in
The
danger.
move towards the mid. That's a bold move, but unfortunately,
Radiant's top tower
Infamous
is
just
no
isn't over there fast enough. So they're playing this Sven game now. They're chasing him around the map while he farms.
Ooh, shackle. That lands. Hits a tree. Now they've got the Rotavatos. They have Moonlight Shadow, but the sentry's down. Battle Hunger used on KXY. Astral Step forward. Stormhammer hitting onto the Windrunner. Arrow to follow it up. They've got the damage to get the kill. Culling Blade from Frank. Chops him in half. Missed the homing missile.
Radiant's top tower is
Be
under
not so good to try and go on this
There
Sven.
is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Getting this BKB next, and I don't think they're gonna have the damage to bring him down inside this
Dire's
BKB.
middle tower is under
Gyrocopter
attack.
mostly magical at this point. All he's really got going for him is his Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant have fortified their structures against
He does not really
attack.
doing damage to him. I'm not sure where the damage is gonna come from. They got catch too. I mean, you're ahead on net worth right now on the side of Team Infamous, but I think you've got all the tools, or almost got all the tools you need to be able to take these team fights.
Shackle.
Mechanism just does.
And they're out of Atos power shot with Chakram Timber Chain.
With honor. Oh.
Get the kill.
You get Matthew. I'm not sure this is what they want to be doing though. I don't think this kill on Matthew matters at all. He's building 4 staff right now, but again, Void Spirit just finished the Yule Scepter. Just about has a mechanism on the IO. And Sven getting his BKB. Axe has got his Blink currently.
Scanning for enemies.
You've got, once you get that BKB, I think you have all the tools you need to be able to take these team fights against the enemy team, despite them being ahead in net worth.
Have to see how this works out as still going for a 4 staff. Michael, he's going for a Blink Dagger, so they want to have that extra control. MKB next for the Windrunner, and Pepita almost finishing off that Yules. Now got the gold. Rod of Atos thrown at Matthew. Shackle doesn't connect to anything. KXY would have loved to have that. They'll get the Courier instead, with his, which is a Nether Shawl and a Clarity. There's a lot of value in killing that.
I'm not going to be too pleased about that one. Excel's got to be careful.
Looking for Michael, too. They might be able to get this.
Axe is,
God Strength, Walrus Punch comes in. Michael trying to retreat successfully. Blink Call, nicely done by Frank. And Shackle out of the Sven. So now they go after Frank. They've got the call down coming through. Wheel Star jumps in with the Astro Step with the Snowball to avoid it. They get the kill on MJZ as well as Frank. Michael ends up dying. They have Wheels out on MNZ. Blink back from KXY. Timber Chain from Pepita to avoid Thunder Predator potentially diving in further.
that was a beautiful Shackle shot. That Axe and the Wisp right there. Sven just not sure what to do after the Wisp has gone down either. Just decides to back off afterwards. And looks like they want to play far up now. You know, 2 of the heroes are dead. Want to slow down this Sven's game.
I'll take that.
MNZ. Shackle connects. Arrow
This is
doesn't
backing up.
land, and now they'll get the kill with the Rod of Atos to follow that up. So they have the control to kill the Sven. They look over at Matthew, who will leap away. And I believe they have the wind run out, as well as the focus fire. They'll find their attention on MJZ.
Better luck next time.
So, a couple of kills there for Infamous.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Leo Style still farming his Aghanim Scepter before he really wants to participate in these fights. But Infamous doing what they can for now, but I'm not really sure that they're fulfilling or getting any closer to their win condition or slowing down Thunder Predator enough. They still don't have enough control of the map despite getting a couple of kills. They've been sort of forced to back off afterwards. So, I'm not sure what when exactly their go time is here. I mean, Lotus Orb on this Timber Saw makes a lot of sense. You want to get Satanic up, BKB perhaps on this Gyrocopter. Wind Ranger wants the MKB, but long before that's going to be done, Sven's going to have his BKB. Axe is going to have his second item, and this Void Spirit is going to have his Aghanim Scepter. And your backline just becomes a little bit worthless. And again, spent all this time getting the Yule Scepter Divinity here on the Timber Saw, and it's not really going to matter either. He's just going to get double silenced here by the Void Spirit.
BKB for the Sven.
Scanning for enemies.
Going Dano is next.
Son of
He's
a.
gonna start right clicking really hard. They're gonna need a way to control him. Satanic for the gyro after picking up this Ags. Thinking about going and finishing the Satanic then into the Heaven's Halberd. Astral Step, double step. Finds the gyro, shackle out, walrus punch. All of a sudden, Leo Styles dead. They're going to relocate right into the gyro cover, but they've got the snowball to get the save and away from the fight. The blink as well as the call comes down to the tusk, but doesn't hit on Teprechez. As they'll go for Michael, the shackle is out, hits the Sven. The relocate back doesn't take the Sven with him. So now look over at Frank. They've got the Stormhammer. That lands on both the tusk as well as this gyro, but it doesn't matter. Peter helps to get the kill there on a Frank. They finally take out the gyro cover. They got MNZ as well as Matthew trying to get away from this one. KXY continue to move forward with the help of Pepita. They have the Yules. They'll have the Chakram right on top. Stormhammer hits. Snowball. Save Matthew in trouble. Right onto the Marauder. They get that kill. They look at Sven. They'll take him out. 4 heroes gone on the side of Thunder Predator. All they lose is the gyro. Wow. Nicely
What
done.
a beautiful snowball. Oh my god. I'm going to replay on that Bkop.
I don't have that technology at the moment.
We had the tech to get that replay on that snowball. That was beautiful there. Saves him. Takes out the Sven. Beautiful shackle shot that it's set up as well.
Oh, Leo style. They'll stop the
What a
2P
fun.
on that axe. Found him, killed him, and stop others from helping him.
There's that Rodavato's coming into play. Just died twice in a row on Leo style. And this guy was so close to finishing his Aghanim Scepter, and he's not any closer than he was like 5-6 minutes ago now.
This has become an issue.
Sitting on 2,800 gold towards his Aghanim Scepter. This is what they've been sitting on that for the last little while now. It's feeling pretty heavy right now if you're Sven.
Call. Onto the timber. Arrow coming in. Yule's used, so he'll avoid that call down in zone zone. Stormhammer, God Strength, BKB, and Michael. Uh-oh.
You should not have crossed.
I think
Nothing to
he
snowball
got
to,
caught
there's just-
out because he couldn't snowball the Sven.
Couldn't snowball to Sven. Everyone else sitting on the high ground. He buys back, but things are looking rough. Beautiful shackle shot.
Yeah, good shackle coming through, but Pepita taking a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. The snowball comes in. That's going to save the timber. Now they've got themselves the rocket barrage, but Michael trying to do all he can. Pepita ends up dying. So does Michael. Michael back for this one. He's going to be there for 70 seconds. They will go for the jar cover. They've got the call on and dunk him again. 3 heroes dead. This should be Roche. They're going to go for a cell first, though. Stormhammer, right clicks, and then eventually another call. Triple kill for Frank.
Frank the Tank, bringing down every hero on the enemy team. Some really nice calls out of him there. And again, if you don't bring him down at the start of the fights, he's just going to disable your team. You're going to get cleaved down by the huge amount of damage on the Sven. I was talking about that. You were ahead on Infamous. You felt like you were winning this game, but right now you've got everything you need to really take these fights. As long as the enemy team doesn't get like a massive jump on you like they have a couple of these times here. Between everything they've got going on right now, it's very easy to pull a W out of these fights.
Barbatos, Chakram, MNZ, no worse for wear. Shackle, that connects, okay. Some sustained control, but just the deny on the mid tower. Stormhammer and Enchantress gonna fall. I'm gonna look towards the back of this. Arrow hits on a Pepita. They have the snowball for the save. Hits the Sven. Now the Walrus Punch, but they have anything else. Blink call hits on a 2. And they will get not 1, but 2. Michael, Pepita, both gone. And all of a sudden, Thunder Predator are running away with this game. They're going to go for the tier 2 over mid. Why not? Why stop? You just use God's Strength.
Yeah. Fortify just used as well. What's going to stop him chipping away at this tier 3 afterwards? Let's go! BKB still up! Oh, the dodge there from the KXY. They keep going? Alright, that's enough.
Yeah, tier 1, 2, and 3? Yeah, okay, let's hold up.
Quite a push there, and let's take a look at some of these graphs. It's looking pretty similar to last game. The only difference is Infamous's shows enough restraint to don't just jump into them immediately after they respond right there.
Very impressive by Thunder Predator thus far.
Double damage.
Oh God. So, nothing you can do about that. Shackle comes in and actually shackles to the shard golem behind him. Call though hits onto the gyro. Arrow there. Aether Remnant pulling him in. Gyro in trouble. There is the kill for MNZ. No buyback on the gyro. No creeps. So things weary right now.
It's an easy fix though, so you can start to run down mid again. Unfortunately, the tier 2s are still up in the top and the bottom lane. I don't think we can be able to push the tier 4s just yet, so not a whole lot of point of them running down the mid lane here. KXY going down again, but this is like the excellent vision they have right now, and they didn't manage to get the D-ward off with that. Oh no, Michael.
And the relocate back. Hello, we're here.
Yeah, this is those last couple of kills just due to the amazing vision that they have on the side of Infamous. Every time the enemies leave the base, you can see which direction they're going, unless they're going right along this bottom lane, along this line over here. But the only person that's down there is Timbersaw, and he should be farming the dangerous areas, to be completely honest with you. Be the one spamming out chakra and waves and whatnot. And with
Matthew.
absolutely nothing the enemy team can do at the moment. Or destruction just picked up. It just doesn't get reclaimed for another minute and 15 seconds right now. Fortify is still down. What's them from clearing this tier 2 and going to take this tier 3? Everyone's ready.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
7K lead. Moving in and moving for more. I mean, this could really one more fight on the high ground in the right spot could just end the game.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Ben now going for his next
Call.
item.
That'll hit. Got the arrow, the shards are out, but the Pulling Blade is there, so if you get another kill, Stormhammer will follow Pepita, and that's the Stormhammer dispels enemies doing work from the Sven. They use Moonlight Shadow. I think just the Wisp relocated out. MNZ all by himself. Pops the BKB, just gets tethered in time and will survive. Oh my god. Kills the gyro, kills the tusk. This could be it. As they push Pepita and KXY back into the base.
Committing to that BKB at such low HP ends up paying off. Gets a little bit of extra heal thanks to the gyrocopter overcharge while he's whacking away on some of these enemies here. And cleans up this last racks that they have access to. And you need to go through the bottom lane before they get this tier 2. But things are just looking harder and harder right now.
Not really certain how you try to defend this. 54 seconds until they have God Strength up, but they don't even need it. They've got the silence onto a couple. Stormhammer follows it up onto a cell. They'll get the kill there. They look over at KXY. Shackle lands on the Void Spirit. They're doing the damage. They might be able to get the kill, but they've lost the racks up towards top. So they'll continue in, get the timber, take him out. KXY, Pepita both fall. Frank alive, or Frank dead. And Michael falls too. So full team wipe for the side of Thunder Predator. And there's the GG.
It's another one of these games where it felt like you had the ability to win all of your lanes, but the Sven was just too strong. They had too much ability for team fight as well on Thunder Predator. They got the Blink Dagger on the Axe, they got the BKB and a couple damage items on the Sven. And of course, the Void Spirit, his Aghanim Scepter was great, but him just kind of forcing and baiting the enemy heroes onto him, creating space for his team is really what did it there. So, you won your lanes, but after that, you didn't really have a game plan or the ability to take the fight to Thunder Predator by the time they hit their timings.
Yeah, they hit their timings, they hit their stride, and it is quite well done there by Thunder Predator, despite the early disadvantages. Not much in the grand scheme of it all, as they really brought it back as they hit those timings. 35,000 hero damage, just about 36,000 hero damage there for the Sven. Never really looked back after the early game, 13-5 and 14 for MNZ. And just a game for Thunder Predator there that looks really good. So we'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. Stay right there. Final game of the day coming up next. We'll be right back.